Pemberton Drive is one of the secondary roads in Wicomico County, causing problems for drivers. And you can see why. Just looking at this compacted snow, it's making it slippery for drivers, almost like ice. And then you also have the new dress code policy. Should be pretty easy to follow. To make sure you're not exposing too much leg, they have the index card rule. For shorts, anything above this index card lengthwise is too short. For skirts, after riding about 44 miles, the cyclists are ready for another break. This is the second rest stop at Whiten Road. And here, the storm has not been kind to Cambridge as the snow is falling down. Not too many people out on the roads, but just looking below, you can see how deep it is. Officials say the man who was injured the most was in the kitchen area right before the explosion happened. And once they were called to the scene, they say they found the man trapped underneath all this rubble. And Delaware State Police say 3 people were hurt in a 3-vehicle crash in Greenwood. This show is a little bit different than your typical courtroom setting. And why did you all decide to do that?
Amber, it is way different from the typical courtroom setting. Amber, when
officials with the Ocean City Police Department say they don't typically see a large number of complaints, but if a person is transported, everything is instantly caught on tape. Most kids have already decided how they're going to dress up for Halloween, and now it's up to parents to make sure those costumes are as safe as they can be. CNN's Karen Kafa has the safety tips.
There's too many shootings that's happening in Salisbury, and they don't know who's doing it, and it's getting ridiculous.
Salisbury City Police are investigating 4 shootings in less than 5 hours. On Monday night, police say a man was approached by 2 males on the 200 block of Record Street and was shot as they attempted to rob him.
They demanded money from him, and he decided he wasn't going to give them any money and was going to fight back.
But it seems that was just the beginning of the crime spree. Police say around 12:55, this home on Lake Street was hit with gunshots multiple times. Here you can actually see 2 bullet holes through this window, and 1 person was actually hit inside. Chandra Schoolfield says her son's friend was one of the victims.
I don't understand how people fire into a person's home. I have small children here. You just missed my 4-year-old daughter while you played gangster games.
3 minutes after the shooting on Lake Street, there was another shooting on Record Street. And 19 minutes after, this house on Cecil Street was hit 4 times. Now residents are angry with police.
If they was paroling and doing what they were supposed to be doing, then they could have caught whoever done this.
The victim's family on Cecil Street say they plan to move after Tuesday's shooting. But some say they will stay put.
I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to let no devil in hell run me from my home.
Amber Watson, WMDT 47 News. It's hard to imagine a high school and college graduate would fall victim to homelessness, adding to the growing population living on the streets of Salisbury.
It's not very kind. The elements aren't kind as it is. It's just awful. It's horrible.
Debbie Pickett has been homeless for a little more than 2 years now. She says a physical disability kept her from working. Unfortunately, getting back on her feet is not her only fight. She says street life for the homeless is rough. Pickett has been a victim of rape, and she, like many others, battle finding a safe place to lie their head because they always have to be on guard.
Just wake up this fighting, and the next thing you know, that's what's going on. I woke up, and that went on often. Just woke up, and then that's how my teeth were just broken. Every tooth in my mouth. I'm sorry, God.
Agencies who help the homeless say hate crimes are an issue law enforcement has difficulty resolving. The executive director for Hope and Life Outreach, also known as HALO, says the homeless victimized by violence often don't report it.
It's sad because they don't know who attacks them, you know, so it's one of those kind of crime situations that it's hard to find the person that did it. It is dangerous out there on the streets.
Celeste Savage says HALO is planning to extend its services to protect more women and children seeking shelter. And this afternoon, we crack open a 5-year-old cold case. It's the mysterious murder of Lonnie Melvin and the investigation that left a killer at large. 5 years ago, many say 28-year-old Lonnie Melvin was running the west side of Salisbury. Just about everyone knew his name. Family members say he was working at Purdue and was known to always have lots of money. Some speculate he was involved with drug distributions. But on September 29, 2005, Lonnie Melvin's life was tragically cut short when he was killed in cold blood while leaving a party at the Old American Legion on West Road right before midnight.
We feel he was specifically targeted. It appears they were waiting for him to get out, waiting for him to get to his vehicle. They knew where he'd be and they were lined up waiting for him.
Detectives say Lonnie was walking to his car with two friends when gunfire rang out as he unlocked his door. He received a fatal shot to the back, and though witnesses were here at the scene, police say they didn't get enough information to find the suspect.
So why was Lonnie Melvin targeted the night he was gunned down?
We got different stories depending on who you talk to.
There are several theories. Some who knew Lonnie say it was over a girl. Others say it was a scheme behind criminal enterprises. But the most important question remains after 5 years. Who killed Lonnie Melvin? Detectives are hoping for new evidence to heat up this cold case.
Somebody's out there that's responsible for killing this young man, and we'd like to see, them brought to justice.
And after 5 years, the family of Lonnie Melvin is still trying to heal from this tragedy.
But it's just not fair. It's not right. Someone knows what happened.
Be sure to tune in tonight at 6 as we continue to look into this cold case and hear from Melvin's family.